Live right now. Screw it. Stop saying Kojima's name.
In vain.
Apologies.
It's all right.
I should not
I forgive
blaspheme.
you this time.
I should not blaspheme. Oh my god, these comments on the Xbox page are ridiculous. Microsoft will buy Capcom after Activision.
It's full
Praise
of
Todd Betts, Lord. What the fuck?
every time. Yeah, every time there's an event like this, it's all the worst people in the comments. All of them.
Literally, it's always
the worst
like
people.
it's always the people that like probably should be locked up somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere.
You know,
it
we
doesn't
should
have
check.
to be in prison.
Maybe
Sometimes it's just like a crazy house, or
exactly. It doesn't need to be
room. Or maybe just in your room for the day, like
right. It's
or maybe in your backyard. Maybe you need to be locked outside.
Exactly.
This guy in the chat just says Ohio too.
Like it's like exactly. That's exactly it. I'm not even saying they just need to be away for a little while. They just need
put them in a room, a fridge, a freezer,
a freezer.
Somewhere.
Like a deli freezer I can put them in.
Matt would put him in the freezer and give him a jacket just to watch him struggle. Yeah, you're gonna be warm for a little bit.
Oh,
just a demon.
Wait, are we live?
Yeah, I told you that.
He said it.
He literally said we're going live. Low.
Let me get back.
Let me get
in character. Let me get back in character.
Let me get in character. What the fuck?
What kind of character are you bringing to the stage?
What the hell does that mean? Let me get in character. All of a sudden, starts really like.
Hopefully, it's a character with taste.
A character with taste.
It's a joke about how everything on social media is fake.
Well, I mean, you would know. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kind of true.
But
Halo Infinite 2. See, get behind this comment. Halo Infinite 2. Let it die.
I've been telling you guys there should have been a Halo Infinite 2 since the first one came out. I mean, I don't mean the first Halo Infinite. I mean Halo 1. Halo Infinite 2 should have been out before Halo 1 came out. That's the fact.
The fuck?
Yeah, you heard me.
What are you talking about, dude?
Everything.
We don't have
Xbox.
I mean, has everything except time jumping machine, time traveling machines. Ooh, Elder Scrolls cross-platform. That would be nice.
I would like that because I want to play with Vinny.
I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all.
Gregorio Guerrero. Microsoft will buy Crystal Dynamics. Microsoft will buy Capcom. Jesus, man.
Microsoft
Can you go buy a burger?
Should buy Crystal Dynamics. Honestly, they should ditch Activision and just get Crystal Dynamics.
Honestly, I don't even give a shit. I kind of wish they never bothered with Activision. They just bought like good studios.
No, you know what Microsoft should have gone for? Square Enix. Fuck it. Go for the jugular, motherfucker.
Fuck that.
Fuck Square Enix, dude.
Square Enix needs to
die. Forspoken.
I'll tell you what.
On Game Pass
needs to go.
You wouldn't be shitting on Forspoken if it was day one on Game Pass. That's the truth of it.
I'm hoping Sony cuts off Square Enix and then they just kind of whittle away and sell their IP to like actual talented studios.
Right.
That's get all the talented developers out of there, get them in other studios working on other things, and just let it die. Let Square Enix die. It does. We don't need Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I know. Do we really? Really need that game? Like, come on. Like every time, do we really need that?
Because you could make any game like Final Fantasy and call it whatever. It's still Final Fantasy. There's like 1 trillion Final Fantasy games. They're just called different things.
Right? Exactly.
It's all bad. So, like, I mean, what are we doing? We don't need Square Enix.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Matt's
on a fucking
outside in
tear.
full effect right now.
I'm just, it's
Someone
true.
check.
Also,
The
like,
fuck is Matt drinking?
me and Mike were talking about the other day. Did you know they're releasing a Pixel remaster? It's not even a remaster. It's just a collection of Pixel games for $75.
More than
What's up,
70.
Geek Nate?
Right?
More than 70 bucks.
How insane is that?
Dank Nate lifting them weights, putting in that work. Dude is dangerous. You guys should see his guns on Twitter. Jesus. I thought he just played video games.
Do you have an M1 Garen? Do you have an M1 Garen?
No, he doesn't, Mike.
Do you have
Dank, do you even
a G98?
you even skip gym day? Seriously.
You have a G98?
Do you have a
What the hell is
Glizzy?
That's a
in your mouth?
Oh my god, what's happening?
I don't know what's happening. I'm just getting in on the fun here.
I have no
Thanks
head.
for coming through, Dank.
No head,
Thanks
no
for coming
guts.
through.
I have no head. I'm fucking losing it.
Oh my god, Forspoken remaster. Oh, this is
Let's
just
go.
cool.
I want a Forspoken remake for the PS5 Pro. Runs at 40 FPS now.
I
instead of
want a
25.
Forspoken remake on the PS5.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
seems like it needs one.
That's what I
Oh
want.
man, Forspoken
Which is
remake.
such a
That's just
shame because I actually fucking thought that demo was really fun on PC, and then the full release of the game is just fucking broken. It runs worse in like situations nothing is going on. I'm like, what the fuck?
You bought it, right?
The game is actually very fun. I
Yeah.
didn't buy that, but Mike did, yeah.
Wait,
I
you
got
guys
it for
both
48.
bought it?
No, I got it for $49. I pirated. I mean, off a CD key site. I was not
He
paying
pirated
70
it.
for that.
You bought it, right?
Yeah, for $49 or $48 technically.
Well done, King. Well done.
There's no way in fuck I was paying $70 for that.
It's cool, bro. It counts on Square Enix's books as a sale.
No, I mean that
So,
was already a
that
sale
was just-
regardless, though.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, no,
already
we just need to
sale.
get Matt. We just need to get Matt and Ham to buy
You know,
Forspoken as well.
I'll buy it happily this summer once it's been patched and everything, and
Yeah,
it looks
right.
like
Because I'm telling you, it just needs like a few key patches, and then it'll be absolutely worth a buy. It's just like not acceptable of the state it's in, and it's someone that really enjoyed the demo. Like I played that demo like over and over. I'm like, holy shit, this is great. I mean, she doesn't shut the fuck up, but this is fun.
Did you know that there's a feature to reduce the amount, the frequency of her speech? Did you know that?
Really?
For real, you can make her speak less.
Okay, I gotta look into that. Now, if there was only an option for that for you, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't
Oh
hurt
my god!
Don't hurt me.
Curtis Hawaii, welcome, coming in with the violence. Says Last of Us Remastered Part 1 remaster out in 2020.
Right? Get their ass. Speak
Dude,
that
and you
truth.
know it's gonna sell. You know it's gonna sell like 10, 15 million copies. You fucking know it.
Last of Us Remastered Part 1. Oh my god.
Part one.
They're gonna remaster the remake.
I'll tell you.
Lord.
I can't wait for it. I'm buying.
Yeah,
it day
me
one.
either. Me either. I'm
80
getting.
bucks. I want the PS4, PS5, PS6 version. It might be 90 for three.
Lord.
You know, $10 per extra console, right?
Oh my
Let's go. I want The Last of Us Part 1 remake Part 1. That's what I want.
Wow. All this
I
because you
thought-
guys don't understand greatness.
I
The
thought
Last of Us is the best
hey,
video
I
game
got the
ever made.
remake. I think the remake is fantastic. I think it's so fantastic that I want it again remade. That's how fantastic I think it was.
Yeah.
I just
Okay,
need them
you really
to make.
can't.
I just need an African American to play Ellie in the new one.
Yeah. I'll tell you
I
what.
need I need a new
Bill.
race on my
What?
character.
I want Bill to play Ellie, personally.
Hey, me and you were talking that we weren't gonna get HBO until the end of Last of Us. I got HBO and I'm watching Last of Us. Dude,
Have fun.
the first episode is
I bet it's fantastic.
it's so fucking good. It's like insane how good. Like, and
Did
you know,
Can't wait to watch
Matt,
it.
dude,
Matt,
like
did
you
you
know,
wipe when you finished? Did you wipe? Please tell me you wiped.
Oh
No.
my god.
oh my god, oh my god.
Shut the fuck
Tell
up.
me you didn't let
Jesus.
it dry and get all crusty in the name of
What in the fuck?
Someone needs to
Let's
beat you
go.
up, Loke. Oh my god, I'll be right back. Jesus.
Matt, I want you to press play. I want you to press play on the video, right? Mute us, press play on the video, rewind to the part where you are literally jizzing at just describing how good this thing is. I'm uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable listening to you
It's
describe
good.
that shit.
It's
fucking.
good.
I'm just saying.
It's really fucking. Good.
Oh man. No,
I
Matt
can't-
Ham, you're being ironic. Matt meant that shit.
Oh,
Alright?
I 1,000%
From his gut. He meant that shit.
Like I knew that show was gonna be good because it's gonna be hard to mess it up. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
I'll send you some baby wipes, brother. You know I'm here to help.
This sounds. Ham knows what I'm about to say. This sounds like
projecting.
projecting, and that's fine.
Matt,
but
Matt got HBO and he's like,
Go away, Baton.
exactly.
Just baiting now.
Well, everyone knows I freaking hate The Last of Us. Part 2, at least. Part 1.
He doesn't
is
want to hear anything
masterpiece.
positive about it. He doesn't want to hear anything.
Part 2.
Well, the thing is, I'll give you something positive about it. Look, Last of Us Part 2 is factually front to back a better game than the first one. So
Ooh.
that's
Fuck this.
You can
this.
like
No,
the
I
first-
don't need to watch the stream. I
You
need to
can
watch
like-
the stream with you guys. I can watch it by myself. I can take notes by myself. I don't need this shit.
you can do
Seriously.
it. You can do it. I believe in you.
What the fuck is this?
It's
Lord,
just a
okay.
fact.
You know,
Wow,
it's an
that's what it
Xbox
is.
show. Let's
What is
leave
the- what's the
PlayStation the
YouTube
fuck
page
out of
is it?
this.
What YouTube page is this? What YouTube page is it?
What?
What?
For the
TSWS.
stream.
You
It's-
goof.
No, for
The
Xbox.
act-
Oh, X-
it's the
it's
Act
Xbox.
Man.
Okay,
Oh.
thank you.
It's the Act
It's-
Man.
It's
It's a fucking act, man. Fuck off.
Man.
No, not Xbox Cloud Gaming, you stupid bitch. All right,
Let's
one second.
go.
Oh
It's
no.
an Xbox Cloud Gaming official page.
All right,
Hold
Mike.
on.
I'm sending you the link because this is pathetic.
You know what else is pathetic? Your love of
It's
Kojima.
not even-
I don't say anything.
It's not
I mean,
even
that's
funny.
true. That's
I got
true.
it. I'm there.
I don't care.
Oh, it's not even live
I
yet. It's
really-
a premiere. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's
Okay.
not. It's not live yet.
You know what else is
No.
It's
aesthetic?
still
Logan?
rubbing.
Ain't.
What?
I
He's like, what? He's like, what? Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute and 55 seconds to go.
My least
Think-
favorite part of the Last of Us series is the actual game. So the Last of Us 2 being a better game means nothing to me. Lord,
What, is a
above.
timer going down on your screen like a video is live right now?
Yes, 155, 154.
For me, it's at 135.
Yeah, I'm at 133.
Let's go.
What the fuck? What is this because I'm African?
Yeah.
It's live, dude. I'm on 140. Motherfuckers!
Wait,
Looks-
turn up. What I did is put your
Looks not
resolution.
African.
Yeah, you're texting. But turn
What?
up your Is it at 480p? Because mine was when I put it to 1080. It was up at the right time.
Hold on. Settings. Quality. Mine's the 720. Should I bring it down?
Put it. I
I
put it to
think-
1080. I put it to 1080.
Some-
And then
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I
it's
think
240p.
I think that Woke's internet's probably a little different than yours, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it automatically set to 7.
You know
720.
what? Just to be safe, I say 144p.
I
Fuck
think
off.
closing the stream might be the best idea.
Fuck off.
Maybe refresh it or something. I'm
Oh
30
my
seconds.
Yeah, whatever. Osha says he's bored already. Get the fuck out! I'm joking.
Loke,
I kid.
was that what you do, Loke? You get people bored?
Be there. Just sit there, Osha. Be bored.
Just
Alright?
mentioning the name Kojima bored this poor man.
It's
Yeah, I know.
It's
just Osha. It's Xbox. How could you not be bored?
hold on now, isn't
Whoa,
Kojima?
Loke, you can show yourself the exit right now.
All right, everyone.
Oh,
Why
what
are
are these?
fucking subtitles on? What the fuck?
What were those captions? My captions were in Arabic.
Anyways, be quiet, you guys, real quick. Thanks everybody for watching. We are watching the developer direct right now on the Xbox, from the Xbox channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new here. Hit that follow or subscribe, excuse me. Hit the subscribe button and let's go on ahead and do the damn thing. Get this thing started.
We got a
Matt
countdown for a
West.
countdown.
Yeah, we got Matt Likes Games. Yeah, we got a countdown for a countdown. We got Matt Likes Games here with us, joining us. And then Hard Days Mike as well. And then, of course, it's just me.
Mike refuses to show up on bullshitting.
Excuse me, and Lousy Loke is here as well to ruin everybody's experience and talk really bad about Redfall as we all enjoy it.
Mid-fall.
I'm going to turn you right down when Redfall comes on.
I know, Loke. You better shut the fuck up, Loke. Loke, you got to shut up when Redfall shows up. I'm hurting you. I need to hear this.
That's a fact.
Oh, man.
We should just let's all invite him to E3 and then just jump his ass.
That would be a hate crime.
All right, everyone.
I would be the only African involved, so that would be a hate crime.
Yeah.
I just saw Tango.
Look, turn down your feedback.
We're about to kick our ass. Oh my god, kicking off. Okay. Five.
Tango's here. Okay. All right.
That llama was Bill.
Yay, let's start off with the light stuff. Get it out of there.
Of Minecraft Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience.
I do want to try out the.
I'll try this with you.
Do some. What is it called? Dungeon crawl. Dungeon.
Yeah, that one's good.
Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
I would be down to try this.
You play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience.
That looks beautiful. I can't even cap.
And
it does.
Also feature a PvP gameplay mode.
It's just weird because it's like so pixelated.
To destroy the opponent's team space.
Yeah.
The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience to the Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important, and you can sort of really tell the teams that gel together because they naturally form roles at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time you play, depending on how the map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
In Minecraft Legends, the piglins are an ever-present threat, and this includes PvP.
The piglins are on their own side. They're trying to kill both of you at the same time.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins!
In PvP, there's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important.
but whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who like building, you can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack and you need to be ready.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower, where it allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy. So I really pride myself in making, you know, impenetrable bases.
Since the goal of PvP is to destroy the opposing team's base, defending your own base is really important. You have to start with a lot of walls, a lot of towers, and some gates. After that, you can just add whatever you want, freestyle it a bit. I like to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
And then once those walls are up, I like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
Gonna make a quick shift real quick. Oh.
We can't talk at all, even if they're doing just bullshit.
Honestly, what do you guys think? I honestly don't know. I'm not really super intrigued by this game. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's like it looks cool at points, but like I don't want to. I'd rather just play it at this point than watch someone talk about it. Really.
With such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love
There we
it every
go.
day, because
Now we're
every
back.
game is different. You never know what's
I
going on.
had the sign language one up, which was
okay.
fine,
Oh,
which was fine, but then I had to turn and switch it onto.
During a siege, arrow
I had to
columns
switch it to the other one, to the non-sign language one. But then they tried to ask for like an age verification, so then I had to go through and find another code.
Hey, our first release date.
That one. So there we go. So there you guys go. Minecraft Legends coming April
runs after the small
18th.
piglin, then returns with
Hopefully that is a theme where we get release dates.
Yeah.
Text.
Alright,
Pre-order or
that would
play
be
with Game Pass,
fantastic.
Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Unite
Ooh,
the overworld.
racy game.
On the logo screen, text appears over Mojang. April 18th, 2023. Turn 10 Studios is circled.
We're united in our boredom.
Cars zip along a sunlit track. Text. Chris Asaki, Creative Director.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Asaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios. The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport. Built from
Gran
the ground
Turismo
up
isn't
to take
scared.
advantage
It's
of the Xbox Series consoles.
Gran Turismo
The
isn't.
most technically advanced racing game ever
In
made.
general.
Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
Vintage muscle cars.
The
round
Ford
corners.
GT just looks sick.
Supercars ride low to the pavement. In an office, a man in a button-down shirt stands behind a clapperboard. Text. Gabe Garcia, Vehicle Art Director.
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you to collect, race, and customize with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, the most modern race cars we've ever featured on our roster. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 combined. This makes our driving experience more fun and rewarding in the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience. Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points of light behavior on a surface. This yields a paint model that has a much more realistic light response across color, metal flake, and gloss. Damage and dirt buildup is unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low-pressure areas like recesses and alcoves. These innovations tell the story of the work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
Text, Chase Combs, Project Audio Director.
This is our best-sounding Forza Motorsport ever, and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos. To create an immersive soundscape, each audio system has been rebuilt from the ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world.
We're probably gonna have to buy new headphones to play this game.
Based on the parts you've installed. Hardware-accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact within an acoustic space, dynamically adapting to its surroundings and creating a realistic and detailed soundscape. New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring a new level of realism to the game. Hear Forza Motorsport like never before. Every tire squeal, every engine, lap after lap.
A vintage BMW drives past. Text, Arthur Scheck, Director of Motorsport Content.
Forza Motorsport launches with 20 environments, built from the ground up for this generation. You'll get to race on iconic fan favorites, as well as 5 all-new to Motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami. We capture our environments to an incredible level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data.
Okay, so Xbox knows that South Africa exists.
We're able to use
This is a dub.
to draw up to
There you
10
go.
times more detail. than
Someone
previous
does.
Generations. You'll see lush trees.
But you live in
grass
Texas,
and
so I don't know why it
overgrowth
matters.
vegetation,
Fuck off,
animated
Mike.
track lights,
Fuck off.
physically
I mean, Mike's
lighting
right.
and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system.
Like a small rural area in Texas,
Tracks
maybe.
look alive, sound alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators, so you're always immersed in the pure spectacle of racing. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no 2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no 2 laps ever play the same. I love the detail our talented team of artists have built into Kyalami.
On a cloudless day, supercars with rear spoilers weave past one another.
Or that
Fast forward
nighttime
to night,
gameplay
and the
looks
vista
sick.
is truly breathtaking. You can
Wow.
see the distant light glows of the city, a beautiful visual touch. Even the Kyalami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see
I
it,
can't wait to
thanks
go
ray
back and
tracing
watch
global
this in like
illumination,
4K.
which simulates how
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce.
This,
between
I mean,
surfaces. We're
just
rendering
streaming
all
it,
our
this does look
environments in 4K
very,
at 60 FPS
very good.
with real-time ray
Alright.
tracing on track to create
These guys know
real-life
who they're marketing
reflections
to.
on all
Twice now
clear,
they've mentioned
flat glass
Kyalami.
surfaces.
Well done. Well done,
The
Xbox.
incredible
4K
detail
60
and
real-time ray
rendering features of our
tracing.
track
That's
environments,
what they said.
Forza
No.
Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
GT, Porsche Spider, and Saleen S7
Oh, he
race
came
on
in
the
flexing
track.
saying
Chris
that.
Sasaki.
Yeah, he did.
Forza Motorsport is back, and it's our most comprehensive
Hit us with the
game
release
ever,
date.
with over 500 cars.
More
and
details
20
coming
environments,
soon.
with
You
more
shut the
new race
fuck up,
cars
Mike.
than ever before. You can
Mike's got a
experience
point.
all
I'm
this
with
in
you.
our incredible new online racing mode
I mean,
in our
2023.
car building focused
When is it?
player career. We cannot wait for you to get your hands on this incredible game.
Chris smiles and gestures emphatically.
Tell me that date.
Jaguar Eliminator bumps an opponent. Track railings are reflected in a driver's
Oh boy.
logo logo for
When's it coming? I don't see a release date yet.
Oh boy, it's almost 2023, Mike. 2023, Mike. Oh, we're off to
On the
Tango.
logo screen, text appears over
Oh, we
turn
are.
10, coming
Yikes! That's not what I wanted to see right there.
Yeah, it would have been good to see a release date.
I mean, everything was perfect up until that point.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yep. I mean, December 31st is still 2023.
Hi-Fi Rush.
The tape rewinds.
It's supposed to be like Jet Set Radio Future graphics or art
Wait,
style.
is it supposed to play like Jet Set Radio in general? Because I love that game.
Well, holy shit. Okay, I'm down for this.
Wait a minute. I'm probably a few seconds behind you.
Gameplay, third-person hack and slash.
Oh shit! No, actually, this looks pretty dope.
What in the hell am I looking at?
That's me to Bill.
Me sideways. Me like it.
We'll take down this company. One boss at a time.
Chai faces down a mechanoid black wolf.
This looks
wild.
Just so you know,
Yeah, this looks. This reminds me of Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
I hated Sunset Overdrive.
Oh my god, Loki, you're just terrible.
I don't give a fuck.
I wasn't a huge fan of Sunset
From the makers of
Overdrive.
Evil Within.
Yeah.
Naturally.
I thought it was
It's-
fun, but I just didn't like the need to grind like that.
That was like my favorite part of that game was movement in that game, getting around.
Watch Hard Days Mike and Matt not even dump on you for saying that. Seriously. The consistency.
I gave them
It's amazing.
reason as you just come hot and just say
It
nothing.
was just
trying to hear that.
hot garbage.
Like you.
It is nuts that these are the people who made Evil Within.
Yeah.
That's
I
insane.
say, I never would have thought of a game like this. I'm really excited for what the team has created. In the Tango office, a digital artist fills in textures.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally
It did leak,
different. If
unfortunately.
this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
Chai dangles from the rail.
Let's have some fun.
Chai lands beside a black cat. Subtitles. Well, I'm excited for something new. John looks at Shinji. Subtitles. The whole team is excited too.
So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
Clamps release on thin limbs. Chai, wearing a hospital gown, awakens on a platform tipping to one side. It suddenly flings him into a fence.
Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm action
Ooh.
game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music.
Okay, this is
The more
kind
you
of
glow
awesome.
with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video. That's Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh, Metal Hellsinger, but melee, basically.
Yeah.
A wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the
And
world
third
entire
person, which I
world
really
thanks
like
to the
that.
game soundtrack.
Yeah.
Chai traverses platforms that raise and lower to the beat.
If this was a PlayStation game, it'd do numbers.
The beat moves the
Oh
world
my
around
God.
you, and it's the key to
Yeah, fucking being uninstalled.
Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat,
Right.
making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start playing.
Only if there's a bow and arrow
However, attacking on the beat
and a companion.
combos that end with a musical countdown.
Well, there's a cat, so technically it qualifies. Alright, the
I don't
cat.
see a bow and arrow yet, though.
Landing beat hits
Give it time. These are the early stages, dude. There's definitely a bow and arrow somewhere here.
We'll see.
I want to say something real quick. I really like how it looks like. It's like you want to play to the rhythm, but it doesn't look like you're going to be punished exactly if you kind of
Yes.
like,
Yes.
you know, like do what you do, and I appreciate that because sometimes
Anyone see the guy that did this?
Let's
like
go.
exactly.
How about we see it all in action?
Yeah, I will 1000% be playing this.
Launched into the
A
air over
1000%.
an ultra-bright,
That'd be
multicolored city.
it'd be super cool if the music changed depending on how you play. So like you get jazzed
Yeah.
if you play a certain type of way.
Yes.
You get rock if you play another type of way.
can
You
jump,
get just
dodge, parry,
straight up
and attack whenever
metal.
you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's
Play
not about
another
mashing
way.
buttons.
You get wrapped if you
Key
play
here
another
is
way.
feeling the beat.
That'd be dope.
A black cat robot head floats
This
around
looks
the sky.
fucking awesome.
That'd be a
Yeah,
pretty
it
cool
does.
idea of a game to make in the future.
Time events to press
Like
X and
they
Y
to me it looks like they made it more than just a rhythm game. It's kind of like I don't know. That's I'm happy about that.
Oh,
We'll see though how it plays.
That special looks nice.
It reminds me a lot of like,
When we say everything moves,
as you were saying, like
enemy
a
attacks,
mixture of like Metal Hellsinger with
dangerous obstacles,
like some Devil May Cry.
It
Yeah,
all syncs
yeah,
to the
yeah.
music, creating an ongoing jam session of a game.
You know what would make this perfect, Ham?
To help out is 808. Your robot cat
A
companion
black
literally
protagonist.
hovers over your shoulder
Oh
and
my
helps you
god,
find
here
that
we
rhythm.
go.
Yep.
But we also have visual guides.
I'm inclined to agree.
A cat
Let's-
icon pulses to match the rhythm.
We want you
That'd
to
be
be able
great,
to enjoy
right?
Hi-Fi Rush, Rhythm Pro or not.
Thanks, Loke, for that. That
Sure,
information.
sure, sure. And then with all that bouncing, can you imagine the reviews? The what is it called? Urban swag. What did they call Miles Morales?
Hippity hoppity or
The swag of a young black teen.
Both in and out of combat.
Oh yeah,
Humans bring
that'd be
down
perfect.
juggling enemies,
Yeah.
along with macarons smashing
pretty
enemy
cool.
armor and knocking back enemies.
IGN for life, baby.
This game actually looks really fun. I hope it
Yeah.
comes out this year.
I'm very surprised by this. I didn't expect to be interested in
In a
this game.
massive tower interior, 10 red laser
Also,
Yeah, this game looks
screw
fantastic.
Xbox. Didn't Xbox say they're only going to show 4 games? Screw them for lowering our expectations and surprising us.
You're going to be
Boo
running
What up, Dangerous
Xbox.
Voice?
Everyone
I
in
see
the
you
chat.
up in here.
corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your
Hey,
partners have a
look, you
singular
want to go
goal
over
in mind,
the chat and see what
taking
I
down
see
the
you've been
bosses
in
of
here.
Vandalay Technologies.
Can you go over what some people have been saying?
Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems
Touches
they've got
away
something
says
a
it
little
looks
bit more
dope.
sinister on their corporate agenda.
Danger Voice says he hates the BS with no release dates.
Level with their own
Facts.
musical spin on the rock
Facts.
genre.
Big
And
facts.
then
Oh yeah.
we have a
Yeah,
ship.
that's
A
pretty
burly
annoying.
woman with a gold
Yeah,
Wait, what happened?
arena.
But no release date for Forza.
Because that
And technically,
joint,
the
that
31st.
joint, that joint had me saying, like,
Minigames to
I've been
Let's go.
kind of capping, but also just joking with GT7.
Black Keys, the Prodigy, the Joy Formula,
But
and
like
Justin.
I do enjoy some GT7, but after seeing that,
We
it's
think it's like
kind of
nothing you've
like,
ever played
man,
before either.
what is
It's a
GT7?
high energy.
Look, I'm always
feel-good
dumping
experience
on Xbox
that's
and stuff, but let's be
amazingly
real.
satisfying to play.
Forza
That was
Motorsport is
insane.
better than Gran Turismo. Come on.
I mean, it has been, but I was trying to give Gran Turismo the benefit of the doubt.
No. No.
But like, oh my God, Turn 10 just turned them upside down.
Bumps the cat. Title.
Ten
I
times.
appreciate too in this presentation they said how like they want to make the game accessible to people that aren't the best with rhythm as well, because like
If so, I'm
like I,
doomed.
sometimes I also
understand
struggle with
you have a
hand
few
movements
more
and
surprises.
Doom is the
For
only game
example,
I can
you
oh wow
have
they
the
said
cat,
Doom
right?
like I can really
Subtitles.
react fast. Certain
Obviously,
games
yes.
I don't though, so it makes me happy.
Yeah.
And hey, how about we tell them the other real surprise? It's your game, John. You tell them.
So,
Wait,
we're
what
not
the
only
fuck?
Super psyched for you to play this. We're happy to tell you that you
Hold
can
on.
play Hi-Fi Rush tonight. Not a demo, the full
Hold the
game.
fuck on.
Seriously.
What?
It launches on
Okay.
Xbox and PC
I need to download
a few hours
it.
after the
Okay,
show.
hold on.
And yes, it'll be on Game Pass as
No
well.
way.
Holy shit.
That's
Jimmy
fire.
and John pump
That-
their
I'm
fists.
downloading that right now.
Am I doing
What
it
the
right?
Wow.
You're great.
That's fucking crazy.
What a way to come out.
Mechanical legs fires a
What?
Dude, I'm playing
That was
is
just
the
a
king.
shadow drop right there. Oh my
Xbox
God.
is the king.
There's a
Have
shadow
Solo.
drop, everybody.
Xbox just took out
Oh
the
my
ding
god,
dong.
let's go.
He just took
Oh
out
my
the
God,
Mandingo
shadow
ding dong
drop.
and put it in front of everybody.
That's fucking
What's that?
awesome.
That is amazing.
Chai
Shit.
is punched through glass.
Who saw that coming?
A glamorous blonde woman struts onto a dance floor.
This is entertaining. You're going out with the
Damn.
The unamused robot.
What's
hands
it called
Chai
again? I don't even remember what the game's called yet.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush.
text. Hi-Fi Rush.
I'm-
Xbox Series X and
The
Y.
full
up now.
game.
PC. Play with Game Pass.
The full fucking game.
Boom.
That's fucking insane.
Tango GameWorks.
This fucking
Lord
shadow
have
drop.
mercy.
Online Studios is circled. In a candlelit cavern, robed men carry a sarcophagus.
Xbox are
A horned
heartless.
creature looks up. A dark elf
Motherfuckers
conjures a
are
green
heartless.
cone and mows down zombies with a
That
beam
was
of green
so
light.
dope.
I had my whole week planned out. I had the whole week planned out.
Matt Fireor.
Oh.
Welcome to Hunt Valley, Maryland, and the headquarters
Is
of
this Necrom?
ZeniMax Online Studios.
Yeah.
You just saw a cinematic teaser for the Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter.
Said it's not the
pleased to
demo,
reveal
Danger. He
ESO
said it's not the
Necrom,
demo, it's
which
the
will launch in
full
June and is shaping up to be one of
game.
the best updates to the game.
That's nuts.
That's
If you watch the teaser
insane.
closely,
I haven't seen
you
a
saw that
shadow
Necrom
drop in
will
a
include
minute
one of
like
the most
that.
requested features in ESO.
I mean, I guess Halo kind of did, but that was what multiplayer. That's just the multiplayer.
And that was also a game we knew about for many, many, many years.
Forbidden knowledge and as unique
If the voice says I'm gonna play the demo, it's not a demo, bruv.
Of course,
it's the whole game.
It's the entire thing.
ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold
Lord
in
have
Eastern
mercy.
Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters.
Let's
and
get them
enemies,
likes up,
reunite
you
with
guys.
some
Hit
old
that
friends,
like button.
and explore a story
Share this
based
out.
on
Let
like
people
and
know.
subscribe, share.
You just might
This is
remember
wild.
the
Dragonborn DLC callbacks.
For those of you new to ESO, we
Oh, shit.
release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world. Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons. Or questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim? Try it for yourself in ESO. What about the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab? For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance at taking on the colossal Daedric Prince, Mehrunes Dagon?
The giant Dagon smashes a player.
Just like any single-player Elder Scrolls game, you can have a blast simply by following the main quest line. Or seek out lore and learn more about the world. Become a craftsman. Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character. Play it like an action RPG. And when you're ready, you can easily engage in one of the best open-world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet. On the planet. We invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world.
We need to
There's
play
no
more
required
Giant
subscription,
Blind.
thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends. Explore nearly every corner of Tamriel with no level restrictions. It's magical being able to travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the world. ESO is available on PC and Mac, in addition to previous and current-gen consoles, including a purpose-built next-gen version for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player, so everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including
Jesus
our take
Christ.
on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more.
Lord.
At ZOS, we have so many
For
passionate
free.
and talented
They're gonna
developers
make
who
me.
continue to add to
They're
Elder
gonna make
Scrolls
me
lore by
download this
producing
again.
handcrafted, epic adventures.
Do it, Matt. We'll play together.
I'm immensely proud to be a part of it.
But it's not
Welcome,
crossplay.
Black.
We have
Oh,
tons
I
more to
thought you were
share,
going to do it on your PC.
and
Never
I
mind.
can't
Sorry. Yeah,
wait
you have it
for
on
the team to
Xbox.
show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO
man.
Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necrom.
All right.
Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
Text.
We got
Necrom,
dates for that.
Releasing June 5th, 2023 for PC and June 20th for Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One. On the logos screen, Arcane Austin is circled.
What's next? Oh my God!
Red
Okay.
Moon, a dozen people float around a lighthouse.
Bill.
Text, Bethesda Softworks.
Something evil is swallowing up this place bit by bit.
Let's go, Redfall.
Text, Arcane Austin.
Nobody ever believes things can get this
I'm
bad
happy part of that
until it
clipped out.
Yeah, same man.
Mid-4, 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 mid-4.
I'm gonna just turn him down. I'm gonna just turn him down.
People who can fight back. Stick together!
A young woman charges while holding a ghostly purple umbrella in front of herself. Gameplay, first-person shooter. Text, Harvey Smith, studio director.
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
The player bayonets a vampire. Text, Ben Holm, production director.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters. With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever. Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks.
A solar eclipse shines red behind a lighthouse.
But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases. This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
I swear, if this game says coming, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud.
I would certainly hope that they end the show with a release date.
Yeah.
I would certainly hope
Lethal
so.
projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
The enemy Shroud trails red clouds behind her. The player switches from a double-barreled shotgun to an assault rifle. The Shroud dangles in midair, exposing a glowing ribcage which the player shoots with a sawed-off. At night, the player approaches an unlit house carrying a shotgun. The circle of their bright flashlight illuminates boarded-up windows, destroyed furniture, and crimson writing scrawled on the floor. The blood is a part of me, and I am...
What up, Trey Watson?
Up a clean white staircase, a wall on the second story bears the same crimson phrase. The player breaks through a boarded-up doorway. They pick up a white canister beside glowing blue flasks, then turn back.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's
A vampire clad in a red trench coat slashes his claws. The player shoots him in the legs, then runs out past him. The player swaps to a triple-barreled heavy weapon, and an incendiary round turns the vampire to embers.
Bugging out.
At the lighthouse, the player activates optic camouflage as they open the door. A hovering vampire in the middle of the room floats straight past him.
For a second, I was just thinking, how the hell did you not see him?
And a ladder
didn't
to
realize
the
he
top
was
of
invisible.
In the empty reflectors, a prompt appears. Place lighthouse bulb.
Oh shit.
Back up. But there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods.
That looks kind of fucking awesome. Okay.
Red lightning strikes the parking lot outside the lighthouse. A brawny vampire rises to his
What
feet.
the shit is that?
Oh,
Text,
damn.
Aaron Carter, lead producer.
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways.
At night, the player headshots a guard with a silenced pistol.
Yeah, see, it's Remy with the robot.
An old American neighborhood.
It's Remy.
Always be ready to improvise. Remy uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
A dog-sized robot runs up and waves an LED light wand over its head.
We got him, Bribon.
The player shoots a man holding a megaphone with a scoped rifle,
We'll
then
find out.
moves up to the stone-walled brewery. Blood runs in rivulets down the doorway. She climbs an adjacent ladder to a rooftop, where 3 corpses in tactical armor lied beside dripping writing on a wall. The blood. She loots a duffel and pulls out a Causeway semi-automatic shotgun with a wooden stake bayonet. Along the rooftop, the player finds a doorway into the top level of the brewery. She downs a cultist with her silenced pistol, then drops onto an upper walkway. Behind her, a figure with red sacks on its back explodes into a cloud of blood. The player shoots a barrel, causing a fiery explosion to kill a second one. She vaults to the lower level and shotguns 3 foes.
Kind of reminds me of the Flood a little bit.
A man in a jacket
Yeah, I can see
looks
that.
nervously around, then stands.
Settle down.
Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds
This
of
stuff
reality
looks
as you
awesome.
investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside.
Yeah, Devender or Divinder or whatever his name is has a teleporter.
Up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap.
The player throws a disc-shaped device across a cave, then instantly appears where it landed. On a road winding through the cave, the player shoots a blue beam at attacking
Holy
vampires.
shit, love that.
His teammates join him.
To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
A giant, pulsing heart is suspended on tendrils above a town square. When the player cuts a tendril, several vampires rush in to attack the team.
I love this gun.
That looks
The
fun
player
with all
loads
those
a wooden
people
stake
running
and
around.
shoots the heart.
What just happened?
These like
Now escape the nest before
these
it
like
comes
vampire
crashing
nest
down.
parts looks really fucking cool.
The player shoots and loots their way out of the crumbling cavern.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
Oh,
The player
damn.
is yanked toward a scarlet-haired vampire. Text: Karen Cigars, art director.
Redfall
It's like I
won't
said,
truly
get
be
away from
safe
my
until
house.
vampires are wet on their back. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall, neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon.
So to claim your hood, you gotta kill the
Each
toughest
hero can take on any
vampire.
situation. Each brings powerful
Take out
units
your
to the
ops.
fight,
You gotta
and
take
the
out the
upgrades you
ops.
choose change how they play.
To get to the kingpin.
Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne
Damn.
attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
In a graveyard, the player, Layla, conjures a ghostly purple umbrella which blocks enemy fire. It bursts toward her opponents, and she follows up with a revolver. A gnarled tree dissolves into orange embers.
There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree
Damn.
to match your playstyle.
Oh yeah, he has that fucking light.
The player unlocks extended magazine on a spectral sniper rifle.
Let's get some light.
Another unlocks ultra-violent light on a blacklight device.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire-slaying inventions. From shotguns to sniper rifles.
A rifle has an outer casing made of flesh lashed over human bones.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
A broken-off guitar neck, a crucifix, and a blacked-out tactical knife are affixed as rifle bayonets. The player uses one to stake a vampire through the heart.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key.
Holy
of
shit.
sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire god.
In a cavern, a humanoid monstrosity swipes at the players from a pit in the ground. Text: Harvey Smith, studio director, Ricardo Bear, creative director, and Susan Kath, business director.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
May
So go
2nd.
head first into this new opportunity, and
Spoil
we
it.
can't wait for you to experience
kidding.
Redfall for yourself.
I got
Thank
2
you.
seconds.
You won't have to wait
It's in the show.
much longer.
I know.
Redfall's coming on May
Shut-
2nd.
I'm a few seconds. Shut your
Thank you
mouth.
again for joining us.
Didn't Jez leak that a few weeks ago?
In Redfall.
Yeah.
Layla's purple lift sends the player arcing onto
there's
a
a release
platform
date.
where they lob an
Let's
explosive.
go.
Red text.
Oh, fucking just, I just want to play that.
Contort.
Oh,
Player bayonets one in
May
the chest.
2nd.
For a red eclipse, a cloaked vampire.
that's not too far away. Oh my god.
Text: Redfall on Xbox Series
Matt
X
explodes.
and S and PC.
I'm gonna kill
Releases
you,
May
Mike.
2nd, 2023. Pre-order or play with Game Pass. Bite back.
Thanks
On
for
the logo
watching.
screen, text appears
Like
over
always, pay
Arcane
on Game
Austin.
Pass.
May 2nd, 2023. An icon for outrosizzle.mp4 is clicked with a cursor. A garage door slides open on a BMW Mission 8. A
This would have
vampire
been
hunter
this
team
would have
clears a
been
mansion.
perfect if they
Shy
had
walks
the
through a
turn
city.
10 announce a day with that.
Chris Sasaki twiddles his fingers.
What?
Text.
So it would have been amazing if turn 10 would have announced the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would have made the
I-
whole that would have made the direct like
Title: Forza
as good as
Motorsport.
it can be with what they got.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I'm sure that's why they put it where they put it.
Title: High
I would
Five
imagine
Play Today.
if that had a release date, they probably would have put that either right before or maybe even after Redfall.
Shinji and John
Um,
with us. Chai leaps and smashes a robot.
I will
right.
say,
The Elder
James
I will
is
say
voice-
that
I'm not
Hi-Fi Rush
getting-
releasing
I'm not
just
getting
out of
Redfall.
nowhere, being announced and
I
then
can't
releasing
hear you.
today.
Just a second, Loke. Just a second, Loke. What were you saying, Matt?
No, I was gonna say I feel like Hi-Fi Rush being announced and then releasing today, it kind of I kind of slightly forgot about Motorsport, but Motorsport not having that date, it just stands out amongst everything else.
Just getting started.
It does. It stands out very loud and proud.
Yeah.
On logos for
Oh
Xbox
man,
and Bethesda.
I can't wait to play
Text.
Hi-Fi Rush
Thanks
tonight.
for watching.
I'm
Audio description provided
pretty
by
damn
Descriptive
excited for
Video
that.
Works. Written and
Yep,
narrated
I know what
by
I'm
Janissary.
streaming.
On the logos screen, dates are overlaid. The Elder Scrolls Online Necron.
That's what it
June
does,
20th,
though.
2023.
Not
Warcraft Legends,
bad.
April 18th,
I also
2023.
kind of want to download
Redfall,
ESO
May
again,
2nd,
even though I
2023.
know how that's gonna
Forza
go for me.
Motorsport, coming
I just know it.
2023.
True.
And Hi-Fi Rush, play
So,
today.
Loke, what'd you think of it?
Let me turn them back up.
Huh?
I don't think Loke has spoken in like the last 20 minutes.
You just spoke a moment ago.
I didn't
Loke,
hear him.
speak. I don't hear him.
I still don't think it's going to be a big deal. Danger Voice asked me if I'm going to get it. No, I'm not going to get it. Totus
Well-
Hawaii says, will they ever announce when they get that Game Pass family plan is out? Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
good
no,
one.
where the fuck is the
Or-
family plan?
Or you
That-
could
that's-
move to Colombia or Ireland. Those are the two countries that have the family plan. So there's that.
Oh man.
mean, it's exactly what we were told we're basically going to be seen. I mean, Hi-Fi Rush is a great, but like it's exactly what I knew exactly what was going to be. So it's kind of like I just saw exactly what I expected, and that's how I feel right now. That's it,
I'm very happy. I'm
You're
with
back.
everything minus no date for Forza, but Hi-Fi Rush being there, announced and released on the same day, half makes up for it. I felt kind of empty after that no Forza release date, and Hi-Fi Rush kind of fixed it a little bit. But Redfall, I'm fucking all in for Redfall.
They said May 5th, right?
May 2nd.
That was
May 2nd.
definitely
Let me
bummer.
put that on my calendar. May 2nd, 2024.
2023, bud.
24, bruv. That's when I'm collecting my dub from Ham Solo.
Oh, because it's didn't like crack the top 3 on Steam for like every whatever shit. It's like some insane thing that's never gonna happen.
Insane. I didn't even say top 3 because I thought that would be unfair. Top 10, bruv. 10.
Look, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna win
Wow.
that bet. You're gonna win
Thank
that
you.
bet.
Thank you.
But the thing is, the game's gonna fucking slap.
On my calendar, I'll put here Redfall's demise.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like he adjusted like what he did was he started off the bet was it's gonna die and then adjusted it all the way to where he is now with it to where he's comfortable enough to take a dub.
Are you serious right now?
Because I really don't remember you saying top 10. I really don't remember that part.
Because what's gonna happen? That game's gonna come out. And most people who are going to play that, even on PC, most people who are going to play that are going to play that via Game Pass. And if people buy it on Steam, it's never going to do numbers like top 10 on Steam. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter how good.
I'm not talking about sales. I'm talking
I'm
about
talking about concurrent players. Yeah, I'm talking concurrent players. It's never going to do that on Steam. I'm just like right up front. Doesn't matter how.
Game Pass.
Exactly, it's day one Game Pass. You're talking about Steam
Right, so should I
concurrent
move the
players.
goalpost and make it easy and say, okay, it needs to be in the top 10 most played games on Game Pass? Is that what you guys want?
Well, that would make more sense than Steam.
But if I put top 10, then it's not fair anymore.
What do you mean?
Now
Why
I
is
have
it
to
not fair?
remove some numbers. Then I have to say top 5.
Oh, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, if you made it Game Pass, it would give it because that's where people are going to play it realistically.
Fine. Top 5 Game Pass. It won't be in the top 5.
It probably won't at May 3rd, May 2nd, 2024. You mean?
1 year later, dude.
Live
service game.
Yeah.
A live service game that goes on the subscription service can't make top 10 for 12 months? For real?
You're saying a year later, like sustained? Yeah, no, probably not.
What?
I'm just being honest with you, Luke. I'm just
talk about setting the bar low, man.
I mean, I'm only being honest with you. This is
Fine,
my
top 50. Fuck it. Top 50 Game Pass.
Oh, I'm
Is
just
that
saying.
fair?
Oh, it will
Hold
definitely
on,
be in the
man.
top
Answer
50.
the question.
That's insane.
Is that fair?
Yeah, it'll definitely be in the
that fair?
top 50. But you can make it whatever you want. You can make it the Steam,
Fine,
you can
top
make it the
50.
Game Pass, you can make it whatever you want.
Top 50 Game Pass. It won't make it. There.
That's insane because that's gonna. Now you're just setting yourself.
It's $10, bro. It's cool. So before you hop off,
Yeah.
everyone needs to give their take on the whole showcase and give it a grade
1
from
through
0
10.
to 100. 0 to
Oh.
100. Mike, go first. I want you to go last, man.
I don't know if
Or
Mike's
after
here,
Mike.
is he? Mike said he'd be right back. I thought.
Come on, Mikey, Mike. Okay, Mike's not here. All right, Max,
Mike's
go ahead.
away. I was just gonna say, maybe 0 to 100. I give it 80, 75 to 80 somewhere.
80.
Yeah, the only bad thing about that showcase was Forza not having a release date. That was like
Facts.
the only thing, and that really stuck out pretty hard. But other than that, Hi-Fi
It really
Rush,
did.
pleasant surprise, very pleasant surprise. Hi-Fi Rush. I'm actually downloading Elder Scrolls Online again, so they got me to do that. So they must have done something right with that. Then Redfall. I'm already there day one for Redfall.
Day zero.
Motorsport does look sick, so I mean it looks awesome.
Motorsport looks like, I feel like I've underrated what was gonna happen with this. That's how good Motorsports looks in
nuts.
my opinion. Because, like I said, like I said earlier, GT7 to me it looks good, but I didn't expect it to beat Turn 10s, but I expected it to be closer than what it was. And seeing the dirt kick up off of the roads, the way the cars were wrecking, it was just like a complete it was what you would think when you think of next generation game compared to its predecessor. As I've said to you many times, Matt, like when I reckon GT7, it gives me the feels that I'm playing GT2 because the same animation has been happening for decades with Gran Turismo when it comes to crashing and rolling and all that stuff, where it's just like, dude, I mean, back when it was GT2, GT3, GT1 even, like that was fine then. But like on the PS5, I reckon it looks like my PlayStation 1 copy. That's just weird.
It's pretty terrible. It's disappointing. I was actually really excited for GT7, and then they started showing it, and I was like, I don't know. Motorsport today, I don't like if that game. If they really pull that off, that level of visual detail, actual ray tracing in game at 60 FPS, I mean that's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be really nuts.
Fuck. Yeah.
So all of the slander, I gotta ask Logue, like, what did
Nothing
you
has
take
changed.
away positively
Nothing has changed.
from
from the showcase?
From not Forspoken. Oh my god, from Redfall. You have to say one thing positive. What would be that thing be?
At least it's not a Kojima game.
Fuck.
It has to be positive. It can't be. It can't be a sidestep, backhand, or whatever, or like a bullshit. Like, oh, I'm gonna hate on it by saying something nice about something else. No,
I can't even say the nice thing is that it ended. I can't say
no,
that.
you can't say anything like that. That's stupid. That's not.
Look, hey, look! At least there's a black character in there, Loke.
Oh,
right?
Look at you! Look at you!
Right?
Nah. I'll
You
be
dug
objective.
deep.
I'll be objective. Osher says he is a little bit more optimistic. I have to say, I'm worried about my $10. Well, that's before I moved the goalpost and made it so even Dak Prescott could make the throw
The
for you.
slander. I love it. I
Okay.
love it. Oh man, I hate the Cowboys. Let's
Before
go.
I moved the goalpost to make it so freaking easy, I was already panicking. Like, yo, this motherfucker might be in the top 10 of Steam 2 or 3 years from now. For
It
real.
could be. It really could.
No cap.
I think it's
Overall, I'd give this developer direct a 90.
A 90?
This was top tier shit.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
90.
man, that shadow drop was something else.
Yes, top tier shit. No extra flab on the side. Don't show us like ads or anything. Just focus on the games. And people I read the chat a couple of times. Some people were bored with the technical stuff that they were showing about Forza. Guys, for people that actually play the damn thing, that was beautiful. All right, that got me. That gave me a stiffy. I'm looking forward to
Oh my
when they were
God.
talking about the audio design. I'm sitting here thinking, I have the Xbox headphones. I'm probably gonna have to buy whatever new headphones are gonna come out before or with this game. Seriously.
Look at your mind. I just your description on that.
I'm
Stiffy.
always ragging. I'm always ragging on Sir X Man when he's capping for thingy for Forza, but for me
My
that was the
God.
highlight.
Oh,
Forza
it by
looks.
far was the highlight, but the
Oh
same
my God.
highlight had disappointment,
Yes.
Yeah,
which is
I'm not
insane.
disappointed. I'm not disappointed, guys, because I'd
Well,
like you guys.
they
I check on a
purposefully gave you a
daily.
sense of worry with like
Nah,
not that
I'm
I'm
not worried.
like, well, you see what I'm saying though. You know, it's not like
They didn't give
you don't
exact
understand what
dates.
I'm saying. It's like whether you're not worried about it or not is irrelevant. It just gives anybody, especially any kind of trolls or whatnot that are going to be talking down on Xbox. It just gives you that like that sentiment of they still really don't know. They're uncertain, and they're giving themselves an out right now, possibly of 2023, and that doesn't look good.
I just want to put it out there. Maybe this might be blasphemy. I don't know. Forza might be the system seller in my opinion.
Hey guys, sorry to say I have to cut this short, but I actually at first I thought I had to get called into work, but I don't. But a situation with the neighbor just arose, so I do have to hop off. Sorry for. I mean, everything's fine. They just need a hand with something.
Give us a score from 0 to 100 quickly. 0 to 100.
What? No, it's no. But
Give
they just
us
need
a
a hand
score.
with some. They just need a hand with something, and I don't really want to leave them hanging because they go to bed early because that's
All
just
right, cool.
they're elderly. So, I got to help them with it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry about that. But soon. Sorry about it. Bye bye.
All right, cheers.
See ya.
Viper agrees with me. He says Forza is a system seller. For me, the way I gauge it is I have both subscription services for PlayStation and Xbox, and because of my limited funds, I ain't out here capping like all these guys that pretend like they got thousands of dollars to buy games. Because of my limited funds, I can't just buy games willy-nilly. From what I saw, I don't care that Forza is coming out on Game. I'm buying Forza. I'm probably gonna buy the digital version, and then I'm probably gonna have to send Ham money to buy the physical, just so I can have it with my collection of Halo Master Chief Edition, Fallout, and a couple of other like timeless games. Forza Motorsport's gonna do some damage, guys.
Are you saying that Forza Motorsport's a system seller or the system seller? Because I think it's a system seller for
I
sure.
think it's the past Halo.
Oh, Halo. Well, the thing with Halo is like they fucked that up. They dropped the ball so
Halo merged
utterly
off
hard.
the highway right now. Like they are. They
Yeah.
have to go get gas, and everybody else is still driving.
Halo's gonna be late to whatever their destination is. They'll be late, so like that's not even a. Don't worry about that. I feel like if you
I thought you guys would come for my neck when I said that.
No. I mean, Halo's got a ways to claw back before we can say, like, I'm sure it's sold systems, obviously, but it's not.
Halo. I put Halo and Xbox like together, honestly, and to me, like it's just like they got a lot, like just like Halo has a long ways to go, Xbox still has a long ways to go, and I very much agree with what Fastback OG NLG podcast says in the chat. About saying why show Forza Motorsports now if not releasing soon. I mean, I'm stoked that I got to see that. Don't get me wrong. Loke says he's not worried about that at all, and I'm not worried that it won't come out this year. I just really, I just can't stress enough how frustrated I am with Xbox and not like given, you know, solid, having a solid presence and giving you something to rely on completely. They give you a good amount to be excited for and some stuff to be relied on, but like they definitely have a consistency when it comes to giving you a good chunk, but kind of giving you a reason to kind of be a little frustrated or disappointed.
Oh,
I'm not
hold
like
on. In chat,
what's up?
Hold on a second. It says RG Viper says tomorrow is a deep dive into Forza. They will give a date tomorrow. Is that
Yeah,
fact?
yeah.
Is that true?
No, I don't know about the date, but there is a scheduled deep dive tomorrow. I think it's
Well,
like 2
then,
hours or something.
That's
I mean,
fine. But
hey,
if they do the
maybe.
deep dive and don't give us a date, they could have. I just don't know. I just don't know how. Like, I just don't understand Microsoft sometimes. I guess because in my opinion, you could have maybe shown off something else. Not that something else is ready at all, but you could have possibly showed off something else that doesn't have a release date right now. And then
Yeah.
had the 2-hour special for Forza tomorrow. If it doesn't
they
have
could
a
have done that.
release date, then who cares?
Yeah, my thing is I don't know that they will show a release date tomorrow because I feel like if you know the release date, surely you would show it
Yeah,
now.
why would you save it
and
one day? Why would you
yeah,
save it one day?
you would show it now, which would generate hype for your show tomorrow. I would think, but
I don't buy it,
I don't
RG
know.
Viper. I don't buy it that they're gonna show a date
Look,
tomorrow.
I
Because why
hope
wouldn't
they
they do
do,
that
but
during the main show when most people are watching? I mean, I'm sure a ton
Yeah.
more people know about this event than know about the Forza event tomorrow. So
and see,
why
that's the
would you
thing.
do that to yourself?
I didn't even know about the Forza event tomorrow. That kind of just proves it.
Announced it on Twitter.
I didn't know anything about that. I didn't see this at all. So it's
I
like,
seen it a couple days ago, but like it's they talked about some sort of like Forza thing. I didn't know what's gonna. Well, I figured it was gonna be some sort of deep dive, but like I said, why would they save it one day though? Away from that,
Yeah.
I think they're just not ready to
I want
tell
to get
you a
into
release date for it.
into the nooks and crannies, dude. They want to get all the way in with the detail. And Forza, in my opinion, it's getting to the level of simulation where it's kind of it's getting a bit insane to the realism, right? And the way people are getting into the whole aspect of realism. Just look at Sir X-Man, and I don't think he's the only one. This guy bought a whole racing rig. I don't even know how much he spent on that just to play Forza. Not anything else. No drift, no granted, nothing. Just Forza. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably did the same thing. So, what better way to pander to these freaks of simulation racing than to go even deeper into detail to the levels of like driving and customizations and all these things that they can do with the game when it comes out. I think that's what they're probably going to do tomorrow, and that's what they're aiming for. As for the date, man, it's just about a hype manipulation. I don't think this is for them to like delay the game or anything.
yeah.
They just want to get people riled up and talking about Forza because if there's a date out, there might be less speculation and whatever. And nowadays, speak badly, speak well, as long as you speak about said product, that's a dub.
Right? It's almost like
Yeah.
I don't know, but this would be insane. But I don't know if I mean like anything can be a tactic when it comes to marketing, right? Anything
True.
can be a tactic. So like who knows, maybe and I'm reaching when I say this, but like maybe they know like maybe they know like hey, if we put coming soon right here, people are going to be salty and they're going to talk about it, and let's go on ahead and troll out some fanboys
they'll
from
take
the
over the
other
mind share.
side. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
they'll
take the
take over the
fanboys
mind.
from the other side and have them say, "Look at Xbox still not showing a release date," and but then everyone's gonna be but look at that fire gameplay. That gameplay looks fire, and then like a month down the road or something, then they announce a release date after everyone's looking at it and they're all good and festering about, oh damn it, this thing doesn't have a release date, and oh Xbox still
and
doesn't
people
have
have been
release dates,
speculating
and
that maybe it's not coming out and all this stuff.
absolutely. And then they just like they did that game, like who knows, maybe at the next at this coming E3 they might just shadow drop it. Who freaking knows? I mean,
Pretty
after
much.
what they
Pretty
did
much.
today with
Oh my God.
God, I can't even remember that name. Hi-Fi Rush. Oh my God. Yeah, that game is so fresh to my brain right now. I can't even remember it.
Dude, I'm
But it's
checking
coming out.
every.
Go ahead, man.
I'm saying I'm checking every 10 minutes on Xbox for this game. I'm checking like every 10 minutes. Not there yet.
I'm sure they have a
Oh
Twitter
my
saying
God.
like what time or whatnot.
Dude,
Or are
they're
they
hosting
literally still
spaces
working on
to
the
try
game and
and
it just says
trash.
coming soon today? They're
Thank
literally
Boys,
still working on it.
boys, they're hosting spaces to try and trash the developer direct. Oh my God.
Oh, of
Hope
course.
and see you heathens. Guys, I just want to quickly say, they said, I just want to quickly correct myself or confirm with you guys. They said 4K 60 FPS ray tracing, correct?
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I just want to that's what I heard.
I
right?
heard too.
It's
That's
correct.
what I swear I heard that.
That's impressive.
Which would be the first game to come to Xbox or really any console
Anywhere.
that does that.
It's
That's
the first
insane.
next gen game. Literally, this is the real next gen begins with Forza. See, that's how they should have marketed this motherfucker. Next gen begins with Forza. Boom, boom. None of this 30 FPS and all this crap. 60 FPS, 4K. Dude, I have a 4K TV. I've only experienced 4K on like ESPN and shit. I haven't touched 4K gaming wise. I don't have a PC, so I only do consoles. So if this is real, my God.
That's very, very impressive.
They're reaching for the stars right now. That's what they're doing.
That's absolutely just nuts. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched to try. Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna start saying that to people on Twitter that hate on Hi-Fi Rush. I'm just gonna say y'all ain't got no rhythm. I ain't got no rhythm.
Dude, I'm biting that shit.
Right?
I am biting that shit. I'm telling you to your face, I'm biting that shit. Y'all are just mad because you ain't got no rhythm. And then I'll put like a meme of Michael Jackson just fucking bopping or something. Jesus.
There you go. Let's go.
Well, no one's hating on it yet.
I can't wait for this shit. Just let me play it. God damn. I just want to play.
So you said there's a bunch of people already on. Yep, I could see the spaces right now. I can see the spaces already right now.
What a just depressing existence.
They're right now they're for coping right now, right? For coping.
I mean, it's worse. Oh my God, they're for coping. Yes, nailed it on the head. For coping. Jeez, if they're not crapping on the developer direct, they're out here talking about, oh, Forspoken is great, pretending as if the developer direct is not a thing and it's not happening and the internet didn't just stop. to salute Xbox, but okay, sure. Let's just do that.
For coping.
I mean,
love it.
It's more pathetic. It's more pathetic than me calling Redfall Midfall. Seriously.
I don't
Just
know what you
recognize
could possibly say about this showcase. Like, what is your real? What's a real gripe? Like, try to think of a real gripe a fanboy might have with
Okay,
it.
you know
Like
what?
a real
You know what?
genuine
Let me
gripe.
be.
I'm gonna tell you.
You know what? I
I'm
didn't
gonna
give
tell
this
you
score
one.
100.
What's that?
Minecraft. Fuck that.
And that's the thing.
That was some bullshit.
That's the thing. I get people, and I'm honestly one of those people for the most part. Whenever I see Minecraft at a show, for the most part, I just tune out because I don't
Yep.
care really. But I'm slightly interested. I'll try out Minecraft Legends, but it's like they told you what to
Try it out.
expect. They told you what to expect. They said Minecraft Legends, Forza, Redfall. They didn't say Tango. That was a surprise. That was bonus. That was more than we were supposed to get, really. And then they said, fuck, there was another one. I can't remember. Oh, ZeniMax Online, Elder Scrolls. So it's like they told you what you were going to get. As far as I'm concerned, they exceeded it because they gave us something we didn't know we were going to get. The only thing that sucks, again, the release date situation with Forza. But like, I can't think of anything really to rag on this showcase about. Like, I'm trying to pretend I'm a fanboy of something. I can't think of an actual angle to rag on this.
Minecraft, dude. Minecraft. I'm sorry.
I guess, but it's like Minecraft is so fucking like I guess like whatever.
Lord.
Pixel game is
Viper's
funny. Whatever.
Viper's coming in with all the memes for coping, for broken, for skinning, and for splaining. Lord, have mercy.
It's
Somebody
true.
stop this, man.
These people.
Viper, I don't know if you know this, but there's a slider in Forspoken that makes the protagonist speak less often. So there's a reason to go and buy it. Please freaking buy Forspoken, dude. Call me whatever you want. Just buy it. All right.
That's hilarious. What are these spaces?
Mike said he bought CD keys for Forspoken.
Yeah, there's like I think someone shared with him a website. I forget the name of it, but like he said that he got it for like $50, like $49 and change or something.
He got what?
Forspoken on PC.
Mike did?
Yeah, for like $49.
That's hilarious.
Like off of a key site.
That's
yeah, Mike
hilarious.
really liked that demo.
The Forspoken demo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just having a hard time putting it together.
I'm telling you, like he messaged me, he's like, I fucking love this demo. And I was like shocked by that. But you know, God bless. God
Hard
bless.
days,
As long as he enjoys it, you know?
I'm so
you guys also have to get it. You guys also have to get it.
In about 6 months, bud. 6-7 months when that game is about $30. $30.
Mike started peaking right
You
when
sound
he
like
said
Cozy right now. You sound like Cozy right now.
Oh no, to my mic. Okay, shit, my bad.
Oh my
He
god,
meant that shit.
Viper said, "No way, I'm spending $70 on for renting." Lord,
see that
someone
thing.
this man take his keyboard away from him.
I know, for shame.
I just logged into Twitter and I seen J-Rock say Game Pass versus $70 built from the ground up for PS5, and it's Hi-Fi Rush versus Forspoken. Oh,
And Hi-Fi Rush is better. I haven't even played the damn thing. I haven't even played it. It's better than
dude,
Forspoken.
Hi-Fi Rush looks fucking sick, dude. Like Sunset Overdrive, Jet Set Radio Future, like
Metal Hellsinger,
DMC. It's nuts. He even runs like DMC5.
Bro, I can see my son's probably gonna play the crap out of this. Like after I finish, I'm sure like he's gonna load it up on his Series S and he's just gonna go wild on it. For some reason, my youngest doesn't play games without seeing me playing them first. Otherwise, he just plays FIFA.
So when I got done with the show, when I got done with this developer direct, my YouTube automatically went over to like Cold Eastwood's channel and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
mine went to Fritanga's channel.
Oh.
Yeah, so
right.
once that happened, I started hearing them kind of talk about like their disappointment with Forza, sure, which is understandable.
Doesn't that
And
speak to the hype though generated? The fact that
it
people
really
are pissed they
does.
didn't get a date. Yeah.
It really does. But the one thing that I do want to kind of look at, because like I said, like the first thing I heard on there was like a negative, right? And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about real quick is just like yo, people need to keep in mind that this was like supposed to be just a short show, and we got a shadow drop on the first short show from Xbox on a game. Keep in mind, on a game that none of us had listed in as a game that we were like anticipating, waiting for, thought of, coming out soon. Like I don't think anybody really had this on their list of,
boys
waiting for. What's up?
Yeah. Hi-Fi Rush is up.
Xbox, they're so unsatisfied with taking our time away. They just announced the games that are coming soon to Game Pass right now.
Oh shit! Let's go. Let me see this.
Grid
Game Pass
Legends. No, this is from the Xbox account.
Okay.
So Grid Legends, Age of Empires 2, 007 GoldenEye, Darkest Dungeon, Hot Wheels Unleashed, RoboQuest, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Inculinati, and Hi-Fi Rush. So there's that. I bought Grid Legends. I still haven't found time to play it, but I'll make time for it eventually.
Yeah, so did I. It's actually fun.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Seriously, why are they dropping everything at once? This was 9 minutes ago. The Xbox Wire account. Jeez.
Hi-Fi Rush is up, guys. By the way.
Oh my god! Really?
Viper said he keeps restarting his console. There you go, bro.
I just reset both my consoles, and they're now. It's now up on both of them. I'm installing it now. Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull up that tweet so everybody can kind of see what we were just talking about, which is nuts. Like that's fantastic.
I think Xbox just needs to stop.
Hot Wheels Unleashed finally. I feel like they announced Hot Wheels Unleashed in Game Pass like months ago. At this point, it's finally coming.
Man, check this out. For coping. Definitely for coping. Motherfuckers putting out polls on it. Damn. Xbox got them down bad.
Yeah.
Boys is tripping.
It's unfortunate. It's truly unfortunate.
Oof. Now, anyone that plays Hi-Fi Rush, right, and says anything like, oh, this is better than Forspoken, immediately a bigot, immediately racist, immediately sexist, etc., etc.
Which is just so silly. It's like there's.
Look at this.
What's that?
Someone just put up a poll.
Oh no!
And the options are: I'll dabble for high rush, hi-fi rush, right? So the first option is I'll dabble. The second one says nah, not my style. The third one says that show was trash. Seriously, is the poll about hi-fi rush or is it about the show, bro? What's happening? What's going on?
That poll,
You
I gotta be
high?
honest, seems a little biased. If I'm being, I don't know. Seems just a little bit biased.
I don't know. Smells kind of to me.
I don't know about that.
Oof. Damn.
That
All right.
is.
I need to crash. because I need to get to work tomorrow, 5 in the morning, and then I need to also write the script or the stuff we're going to be discussing on the showcase. So don't shoot all your shots tonight, fellas. Keep it, all right? Keep it in the gun.
You keep it in the gun.
Also, Matt,
Yeah.
you'll be coming through on Friday, correct? For bullshitting.
I absolutely will be.
All right, fantastic. All
Bro,
right, fellas.
All right, Loke. We'll talk to you a little bit later. We're
Cheers.
gonna kick it just
See ya,
for
man.
just for a little bit longer, but
Oh yeah, getting on those forts and nuts. Oh yeah, keep
man.
going, boys. Keep going. Cheers, fellas.
Absolutely.
See you, man.
My goodness, what a day so far, right?
That's awesome. This game, I'll fit 16 gigabytes. 16 gigabytes. That's not bad. I
No,
just want to play.
not at all.
I just want to play. Oh,
Not
man.
at all. Oh man, so yeah. So, when do you think? Question to you now, Matt. When do you think they'll announce Starfield? Or like not like the announced
showcase?
date, but like the showcase. Yeah.
I would say sometime in March. And that's just me. That's just me being like, ideally, I would like it sooner. But that's just me being like, if it was like around mid-March, that'd be like a pretty awesome birthday gift. That's me being self-centered. But shit, if they want to do it in February, go ahead. Be my guest. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, but let's go over this tweet now because I have it pulled up for everybody. But it says, coming to Game Pass, coming soon to Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass PC, Hi-Fi Rush, GoldenEye, 007, Age of Empires 2, Definitive Edition, and more. When we go on ahead and click on that, let's check out a little bit of this article real quick. I usually do this show alone. But today there's that showcase, so I got Matt with me, and we can talk a little bit about this news and what we think about it. So, Grid Legends, obviously that's EA Play, Age of Empires for cloud and console, and that's Age of Empires 2. That game is finally available for a console because that was before just on PC. Game's been out for a while, but new to console. 007 GoldenEye, which I'm not sure if you guys remember, kind of the unfortunate piece of GoldenEye 007 is that I remember you cannot play this online unless you have a Nintendo Switch. And the Switch isn't really even playing it online. Like it's not like, you know what I mean?
It's
not
it's
like
some weird
servers.
workaround.
Yeah. It's not servers within the game that you're playing on. You're playing on like within a Connect that Switch has.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, only Switch can play that truly multiplayer, which is a little weird. I
It's
don't know.
a super head scratcher because you'd think that they'd want to reintroduce this game with the ability of multiplayer. Even if it's only custom game multiplayer, you would think that they would at least do that because everybody's playing like
Wait, did I hear
compared
Mike?
to what's that?
Yeah, I was wondering if I should still be here. I didn't know if it's the same stream or if you started another one. I just realized
Same
I might
one.
have same
you're
one.
good.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure I got it settled so I can get back here. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
You're all right.
All right, but
Okay.
yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Shit. I'm sorry,
GoldenEye.
Ham. Multiplayer, introducing it to a new
Multiplayer GoldenEye.
audience, custom games.
Yeah, so I'm just surprised that they didn't give you that option because it's just like, dude, everybody, it seems like long ago, I mean, really in the 360 PS3 generation, that they're just like, get your own console, you know? Like they like when they came out with the PS3 360 and all this stuff, they were just like multiplayer. That's the direction that we're going. If you want to play with your friends, you're gonna have to get your own account and get online and get your own Xbox or get your own PlayStation or something like that. You started seeing a lot less couch co-op games, and so you would think that yeah, which is a shame, sure. But you would think that when they bring back 007, and I remember thinking this back when I was young, like before I was even in my 20s, I was thinking, yo, man, they should bring back 007 like GoldenEye, but give it the opportunity to have, multiplayer and stuff like that. And now that I'm thinking of it, like, sure, that might have been extremely hard to do, to make, like, set up servers where it has certain games, because most people enjoyed GoldenEye 007 for the custom experience that you could make within the game. So maybe relying on the developers to make the custom games for you might be harder or might not attract as much. But to not have multiplayer at all, because I think that's insane, because what I enjoy doing with my cousins and my friends and whatever is we turn like slappers only game on for one match and then turn around and turn on the golden gun for another match. Then another match we'd have all the guns and everything regular and then just turn up the health crazy high, so we'd just be lighting each other up for a long time. There was paintball mode you can do, big head mode that you could do, and I'm sure all of that stuff will be added to this, but it's just like, how am I going to play with my boy that lives in Africa? Or how am I going to play with you, Matt, that lives, on the other side of the Midwest? Or you, Mike, that lives out east? Like, how am I going to play with any of those people? Or better yet, how am I going to even play with the family members I used to play with back, that I used to enjoy that game with, that I do not live anywhere near now? Like, you're bringing the nostalgia, but you're not giving me the opportunity to share it. It's insane.
And can I say something, not to cut you off, but like also the Switch's multiplayer is really, really half-assed too. Apparently, it's kind of like you're playing, you're playing almost like, from my understanding, I could be wrong, but it's not like actual servers. It's like someone kind of
right. We just got done talking about that. You're right. It's like you're playing couch co-op.
Yeah. And it's like, where is the love and care? I don't. It's weird. It's really weird to me that this has been something that has been trying to get off the ground for so long. There's an HD remake that never got released that had these features. What happened?
It's really silly when you consider the fact two different size games or two different size followings. You look at something like Quake. Quake just got remastered and released with a full multiplayer. And Quake, as much as fun as it is, as much as people love it, GoldenEye was a bigger game. If you did that with GoldenEye, that would be huge. People are playing Quake multiplayer, right? Like, I can boot it up on my Xbox and play it right now.
They're still releasing fan-made mods for it on Xbox too. They're still adding fan-made shit that was released like weeks ago. Like, the level of love that game is getting still.
It's nuts that you wouldn't do that for something like GoldenEye, considering the fact that really no matter who you are, if you're over the age of, I would say probably 25, you've played GoldenEye. You've played it. You've played it before. Like, you've seen it. You've had some sort of experience with it. And for the most part, you've probably had an awesome experience with it, at least one. So it's like, I don't know. It seems like a real missed opportunity that they wouldn't even just try to put in some sort of online multiplayer. Because it's like, that's how people, unfortunately, that's how people play on like multiplayer now. It's online. So it's like, you can say, but you can do couch co-op all you want. Not really. I'm not a kid anymore. Me and my friends aren't just hanging out at each other's houses all the time. It's not how it works. It's like you need an online component for that to flourish.
It's a shame. Like, I don't. truly understand what the hell is going on.
It's fucking weird. Oh, Hi-Fi Rush is about to finish. Let's go.
Oh shit, I gotta download
Getting
that.
back
Thanks,
to the
man.
article though, so yeah, we got really sidetracked on that GoldenEye. I only got 3 games in. But Darkest Dungeons also coming out for cloud console and PC. Hot Wheels Unleashed is finally coming. It's supposed to come back in December, but it's now coming out to Game Pass. Hi-Fi Rush, Inklinati or something like that is coming as a game preview to cloud, console, and PC. It's interesting that I go back and I look at the Hi-Fi Rush. They don't say console; it says cloud, PC, and Series S and X. So you cannot play that on your Xbox One. Just as a heads up. And then what was it? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, cloud, PC, and console. And then console only is a game preview, RoboQuest, which is interesting. And so if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna read just a little bit of this. It just says coming to Xbox Game Pass. It says all those games. And the Age of Empires 2 is the definitive edition version of it. I hope you got a chance to tune into the Developer Direct today. Lots to add to your pre-install list for Game Pass. We're not done with developer conversations, so keep tuned in for more updates to come. But now let's take a closer look at the games coming soon. It says for Hi-Fi Rush, feel free or fill the B as a wannabe rock star, Chai and his ragtag team fight against an evil megacorp with like raucous rhythm combat. From Tango Gameworks comes Hi-Fi Rush, an all new action game where the world syncs to the music. And then under that, just to keep it moving, GoldenEye 007 Cloud and Console. That comes on the 27th, so that's in 2 days on Friday. GoldenEye 007 returns to thrill players old and new. Timeless stealth shooter has been faithfully faithfully recreated for Xbox consoles. Including new achievements, 4K resolution, and a smoother frame rate, and 4-player split screen, which is so disappointing. Disappointing. So when they say faithfully, I just I don't agree completely.
Faithfully, as in nothing's been done. Sorry.
So I'm assuming it's gonna look fantastic for I mean, it's gonna look a ton better than it did on 64, sure. But it's but really not being able to play with the people that I get into these Xbox parties and definitely that PlayStation party chat.
Definitely.
Yeah. We rarely ever use the PlayStation party chat, unfortunately, because it's so good.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sorry.
But I'm sure it's gonna look great and all. But yeah, it's very disappointing that I can't play with those of the people that I game with every night, because I rarely game with the people within my. I mean, I game with my wife, but we're not gonna be playing GoldenEye, you know.
Yeah.
And my daughter might love GoldenEye. Maybe. But anyways, down to RoboQuest game. Okay, down to RoboQuest, the game preview for console for January 30th.
That's a great game.
So that's coming out in 5 days, so next week.
If anyone likes shooters of any kind, I really recommend that game.
Talk about it a little bit. What is this game all about, Mike? Because actually you describe that. Let me read this first, but I'm gonna let you describe that afterwards, so everybody gets a good idea of what it is. So available now with PC, Game Pass, and coming soon to Xbox consoles. Blast your way through hordes of evil bots in procedurally generated environments in solo or 2-player co-op. Upgrade your build as you progress and defeat powerful bosses. Be ready to dive into the futuristic world of RoboQuest and help mankind find the mysterious and long forgotten Haven City. Describe it, Mike.
So, the kind of like, even though it just said there's like, yeah, there's like some horrible incident happened where humanity is basically wiped out. And as the game says, it's a roguelike shooter that is very much based on movement and your placement and the usage of the weapons you have. It's a very fast game, and it has one of my favorite mechanics in which it sounds very simple what I'm about to say, but it's actually pretty huge. So let's say you want to go reload a gun, like you can like let it reload for you, or you could switch it out and take out a different gun and keep shooting while it automatically reloads for you while like it's in your holster or something. So essentially, you can just keep shooting until it's no long until it just keep shooting forever. Essentially, if you're good at your timing, which means you can do like even more massive damage. It's a very mobile game. There's like rails everywhere that you can kind of grind on. Kind of, some people actually said remind them actually of Sunset Overdrive in that way. But like you can grind on the rails, you can head bonk enemies, kind of like in Mario, like Goomba stomping.
Okay.
And bounce off heads. There's a class system which give you all crazy abilities of all types. Like one spawns droids, like drones to help fight with you. There's just so many. It's just actually kind of crazy, but like one's an assault class. We got like tons of rocket launchers and like a shotgun for an arm. That's your melee. Is a shotgun blast. There's an engineer. There's even a new class. There's a lot going on. And it's more of like it just feels so good to play rather than it sounds like it's anything like new and groundbreaking. If that makes sense. It's a very satisfying game to play, and I have like over like 20 hours in it, and I've beaten it a few times, and it's still in early access, so there's more content to come. But yeah, it's very good, and I highly recommend it.
Gotcha. Thanks for the explanation. That definitely helps me and hopefully the people watching understand what that game is. But as for next, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition Cloud and console comes out January 31st, so last day of the month, next week. It's coming out, and that says Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is one of the most beloved strategy games ever made and is coming to Xbox consoles. Enjoy a new way to play this much loved game on console, including optimizations for playing with a controller and new tutorials to get you into the fun quickly. So this is interesting. I'm wondering what the controls are going to be like for controller, because it was real nice playing it with a mouse. Now, Xbox does have the mouse and keyboard support. I'm wondering if it applies to this game as well, because the reason why I say that is because it says on console, including optimizations. It says including, so I'm assuming there is already keyboard and mouse settings available for it. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? What do you guys think?
I'm not 100% sure, but I will say this. Because I'm a massive Age of Empires 2 fan and was one of the defining games of my childhood. I was given a Windows 98 PC as a kid. It was kind of like a hand-me-down from a family member. And a buddy of mine at school was like, "Oh, you have a computer now? You got to check out Windows 98. Yeah, you got to check out Age of Empires 2." And that's my love for strategy games ever since. It's, I think, a really important piece of like RTS history in general, and it probably set my love for history, in fact, period, because of how interesting and how much you can basically do with it. I just wanted to say that because I really love Age of Empires 2.
Right. Very nice.
I know.
Sorry about that.
He showed his love. He showed his love. It's all good, but I like that. No, that's fine, Mike. Any thoughts from you at all, Matt?
I mean, I might try it. I'm not sure. Like those type of games, it's not really up my alley in any way, shape, or form. But I'm not against trying it. I'll give it a shot. We'll see
Yeah, I
what
just
it's
want to
like.
see how it runs on Xbox when you have a ton of stuff going on. Because I mean, it starts out slow, but a couple hours in, like you'll have a ton of stuff going on in that game.
Yeah.
But it starts out real slow when you're like making your doing like the farming and getting the wood like ready to make a base essentially and stuff like that, and telling people to go do different stuff. It starts out very slow, very, very slow. But eventually you end up finding yourself very stressed, scrolling around.
Yeah,
all over the place.
it can become quite stressful. It can really become quite stressful. But that's
Yeah,
like
when you're
part
getting
of the
attacked
fun
in
almost,
different
you know?
areas of when you're getting attacked in different areas of the wall, or you sent somebody out on a quest while you're under attack, it's just insane.
Yep. It's because especially like it depends on how aggressive you are. Like to me, it sounds evil, but I always became extremely militaristic very early on. Like I made sure my place was ruled with an iron fist like right away. Just because especially depending on your AI difficulty, because the AI in that game can be fucking ruthless. They will come for you as soon as they get the chance. They'll be sending birds at you if they could. So it's a fun game. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's a really good game, and I'm excited to check this out.
All right, and then it's just like Inculinati or something like that. I don't know. That is the most that is a game name right there. That's interesting. But anyways, it is in game preview coming on the 31st of next week. It is an ink-based strategy game straight from medieval manuscripts where a rabbit's bum can be deadlier than a dog's sword. That is a description.
That is quite the description.
Yeah, right. Take your turn and ink. I'm just gonna call it ink. In Ink's duels, filled with an unexpected tactical depth and humor, embark on an ever-changing journey. Build your own bestiary, defeat medieval superstars. What? And collect perks to unleash special powers. That description was
it's fucking nuts. What the shit?
Yeah, I don't.
That was like 70 different things at once.
Like you heard me mostly read everything pretty quickly. This one I had to take my time because I'm just like, dude, my brain cannot compute. Like what you guys are.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Holy shit.
All right, well, moving on. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. I'm guessing R stands for maybe like remastered or something. I don't know. But maybe we'll find out in the description. But it says cloud console and PC January 31st next week. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R brings Hirohiko Araki's masterpiece to life in fighting game form. Battle with 50 colorful characters from the world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, wielding stands, Heyman, and more. See how characters who would never meet in the story interact when they come face to face. That's kind of cool if you're interested in something like that. Even newcomers to the fighting game genre can have fun with one button combos and multiple and ultimate moves. That's a way to drag in somebody that says, man, I'm not into fighting at all. And they're like, you know what? Just hold this button.
Hold this L as well. Just kidding.
It is hold this L. I love it. All right. So yeah, that's JoJo's right there. If anybody's interested in that, they got Darkest Dungeon, cloud, console, and PC. That's February 2nd. So that as well is next week, I believe, late next week. but Darkest Dungeon is a challenging gothic roguelike turn-based RPG about psychological stress and adventuring. Stresses of adventuring, recruit, train, and lead a team of flawed heroes through twisted forests, forgotten warrens, ruined crypts, and beyond. Not only do unimaginable foes await, but stress, famine, disease, and the ever encroaching dark. All right. Well, I don't know. I probably won't play that game because it's turn-based, and I'm really not into turn-based unless it's funny or has a fantastic story. But roguelike and turn-based, probably not. Probably not for me.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's right up Matt's alley. He's probably gonna
I can't wait to play it.
He's gonna platinum it.
I'm very excited to play turn-based roguelike game
on his PlayStation.
I hear that we're talking about Darkest Dungeon, right? Was that Darkest Dungeon? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's like
it was Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, I hear great things about that game, so I'll give it a shot. But I hear it's like a really good game, but like I don't know if it's gonna become, my next thing.
Just this part right here that I'm highlighting, roguelike turn-based. The RPG part's fine. Roguelike and turn-based, I'm not into either one of those categories. Like those are
I don't blame you.
The last two categories, and they're put together. All right.
I do not blame you.
Grid Legends, which has been out for a little bit, but it's coming to EA Play February 2nd, which pretty much tells you this game has been out for a year. Because EA Play pretty much puts out their games that they've sold about a year after, for the most part, to their services, which is part of Game Pass Ultimate. But yeah, that comes February 2nd. Buckle up for a high-octane racing as Grid Legends comes to Xbox Cloud Gaming with Game Pass Ultimate via EA Play. Experience edge of your seat motorsport, action and immersed story mode, driven to glory, and stunning racing variety as recurring EA Play events keep the wheel-to-wheel action alive. I can tell you right now, I downloaded this and I never played it. I think I did a lap in a race. And I was just like, I don't think this is my jam. But Loke bought it.
I bought it.
He likes this game. You bought it as well?
What?
Yeah, I actually like that game.
There you go. So maybe you can tell us why this is a game that you should play.
Well, first of all, I'm down to first of all, racing games are awesome for me in general. I'm also down to support a game that's so fucking well optimized, because that game is very, very well optimized. I think it's I'd have to double check it, but I know it's 120 FPS by default on Series X. I think it's also the same way for Series S. I'm not entirely sure, but it's super well optimized, and it looks just visually, especially whenever you're racing in the rain on that game, looks really, really good. Especially if you're in first person behind the wheel view, it looks incredible. It's not as realistic as Motorsport. It's also not as arcadey as Need for Speed. It's somewhere in between. It's a pretty good balance. It's not the best racing game ever made by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's a lot better than the reviews it got. I'll say that much.
Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
If this game was $10 and GT7 was $10, which
Grid.
one would you buy?
Grid. Because I have GT Sport.
Well, let's say you didn't. Let's say you didn't have any racing game, and these are the two that you have to choose from?
I buy Grid because it looks better and it looks. I don't know what GT7 feels like to play. Grid I know it's fun and I know it looks great. I can't say both of those things for GT7.
All right. Gotcha.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, next game and let's see. And yeah, the last game I'm talking about, because I don't care about the rest of this article, but is Hot Wheels Unleashed. Right down here, you guys can see Hot Wheels Unleashed Game of the Year edition releases for cloud, console, and PC February 7th. So in 2 weeks, maybe just a little over 2 weeks. I don't know. But anyways, it says get ready to drift, boost, jump, and crash on the iconic orange tracks with the most beloved Hot Wheel cars. Hot Wheels Unleashed Game of the Year edition is coming to Xbox Game Pass on February 7th. Let's ignite the fun. So, have any of you guys ever played this game?
I have not.
No, but I hear it's great.
I think I have it technically on PlayStation from PS Plus. I still haven't played it. I'm going to play it whenever it comes to Game Pass, though.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. You should just play it on PlayStation, bud.
I'd rather not.
I'm just kidding. But anyways, I have played it. Yeah, when it came out on we came out on PlayStation Plus for that like free game of the month or whatnot. I played it there, and the game is pretty dang fun. It's great for kids to play as well. My daughter really enjoyed that game. It definitely gives you that nostalgic feel for back in the day when, you know, Hot Wheels tracks were the thing and you just destroy your entire room making a long ass track and whatnot. It has a very, very identical feelings to that. You got toys all over the room and stuff like that you got to go through. And it's just a real fun kind of arcadey feeling game. I highly recommend it for trying for sure, especially that it's going to be in Game Pass. It's very fast paced, pretty easy game to play though. Like I said, very arcadey feel. But that's all that we have for, you know, all the updates and gaming for Xbox as of right now. I'm gonna actually get going, cut this stream, and get out of here. But I really appreciate everybody that showed up, whether you're here during the actual showcase for the developer direct, or if you came in a little bit later. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We're really working to try to get to that 500 on the TSWS channel. If you enjoyed me, Matt Likes Games, and Hard Days Mike chatting, we do a show every Sunday on another channel called The Game Drain. And yeah, so you can check that out on YouTube. It is The Game Drain. Matt, if you or actually I can type it in real quick right here.
Oh yeah.
So people can see it. But yeah, just type in The Game Drain. You should see a little like you should see my like one of my profile pictures and Matt's and or all of us just kind of standing above like a Mario Drain or whatnot.
Yeah. Streams over there, like we're doing at least like 2 streams a week, me and Mike, and then we got the show on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a fun time. Definitely check it out.
Definitely.
Big agree.
Yeah, but we are out of here. Thank you so much for everybody being here today. Thanks for the support. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, and hopefully you guys show up for tomorrow. We have Behind Them Sticks with Pixel Bit G coming through.
Nice.
And I have some pretty exciting things in the works for Behind Them Sticks coming
Let's
soon,
go.
right? I'm not going to announce it quite yet on the stream right now, but I'm definitely really excited. It's if you're watching this because you're Xbox centric at all, definitely keep tuned into the upcoming Behind Them Sticks shows because you're going to be pleasantly delighted. And then obviously on Friday, me, Loke, and Cozy, and Matt's going to be on the show of Bullsitting this week on Friday. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and peace out.
See ya.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's fine, Ken.